Stepney's visit to Sir Topham Hatt's railway was coming to an end. "We shall miss you," said Sir Topham Hatt, and then he turned his attention to the other engines. "My railway is very busy, and I'm pleased with you, but you need help. A diesel shortage available, so please be sure to avoid any disturbances." "What does that mean?"
This means this diesel is difficult.
snapped James, and he was. The diesel surveyed the sheds.
Not bad. I've seen worse. At least you're all clean.
The engines glared.
A fill of oil, a touch on the starter, and I'm off. No bother, no waiting. They'll have to fuss around you for hours.
The engines were furious. They held an indignation meeting around the turntable later.
Disgraceful. Disgusting.
Despicable.
To say such things to us is to be teach him a lesson we be wanting. But how do we do it? Their chance came sooner than expected. The diesel was purring quietly in the siding. A fitter was making final adjustments, and an inspector was watching. The wind tugged at his bowler hat. The diesel was ready.
Look at me, Doug and Stepney. Now, I'll show you something.
He rolled proudly towards his coaches. Then it happened. Shaking and spluttering, the diesel stopped. Meanwhile, the inspector looked for his hat. The diesel seized with fury while Duck and Stepney shoved him into the sheds. "My hat! You sucked it in through your air intake!" exclaimed the inspector. "Bother your hat. I have you trained to do it. Duck, you'll have to take it. Stepney, will you help too, please?"
Thank you, sir. I'd like a good run on my last day.
The engines were soon ready. Gordon would take the trade on from halfway. She'll get there.
We'll get there and be early too.
The cavalcade moved carefully over the rails and out into the open line.
Now for a sprint.
Ready when you are.
Here, early.
One in the headlamp for old Diesel.
James says he's sick as boiler sludge and is sulking in the shed.
Serves him right for calling us outdated.
And Gordon chortled away. "Come back and see us soon," whistled the engines.
And you're always welcome on my blue variety.
Stepney, and what about Diesel? He snuck away when no one was looking, and he left two things behind: a nasty smell and a battered bowler hat.